Broadcasting live from an Airstream somewhere in Tornado Alley, bringing you the people, places, and stories from the Panhandle to the Red River. This is your Only in Oklahoma show.
And welcome to the show. We've given you the Okie to-do list for the weekend. So how about a chat about some of the future stuff that's coming up? It may be a fish story. I don't know. I'm Brett.
And I'm Harley.
It's kind of an awkward...
Well, kind of low energy.
Yeah. You know what? We're doing what we can. It's an awkward week. You know, I spent some time in Tulsa.
Tell us the story.
Went to a Tool concert. I will tell you now
You
that
fit right in.
I did. You know, I was talking to Matt, our Ninja Matt, our camera guy, and you know, 20 years ago when you wore a Tool shirt, it made sense. Everybody kind of knew. You know, they haven't really done a lot in recent years that everybody's aware of. So when you wear a Tool shirt now, it just looks like you're calling yourself a tool. You know what I mean? It hadn't really caught on.
Okay. I made a comment.
Yeah.
On your Facebook.
I did, and I ignored it. Straight
I said,
up.
Tattoo.
I did.
Like you needed to get a tattoo, and you didn't, not even a thumbs up.
You know?
It was funny.
I know, but I was getting hits. You don't understand. I was taking hits all night because I do. I talk crap about people posting really bad, poorly taken. Facebook Live is not it's not designed for concerts, people. Stop doing Facebook Live videos from concerts. The sound quality, you lose it all. So stop doing it. Anyway, I took a couple of videos because I was challenged to do so. I posted those. Great time. Ate at a restaurant called the Dilly Diner.
Tell us about the Dilly Diner in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
In Tulsa, Oklahoma. We were going to go somewhere else, which I highly recommend, but I won't mention them because they're not a sponsor of the show yet. We were kind of looking for some things, and it just happened to be on the corner, and I was like, hey, let's try it. Because I've been there enough, and they really haven't. So I kind of turned into the backseat Uber/concierge guy that was kind of telling everybody where to go.
The tour guide.
The tour guide. Yeah, I guess that's
phrase you're looking for.
That's the phrase I'm looking for. And we settled on the Dilly Diner. And I will tell you right now, it is by far the best biscuit and gravy combination I've had anywhere. Seriously, I make a mean sausage gravy, I'll tell you that right now. But they blew this out of the water. The fried taters were good. The coffee was good. The company was great. Nice.
Did you say fried taters?
Yep.
Okay, I know
I grew up on the fried tater thing.
I know that the show is called OnlyinOK.
Is that a trope?
But taters? Do we say taters in Oklahoma?
We do.
We don't.
I will tell you something I learned. They say it in California. A lot of Californians that I've talked to.
Yeah, well, we don't care about them.
They go, fried taters. They say it different. They're like, I take the 45 and then I eat fried taters. They do it differently. The Californians, you know. But, yeah, Tulsa, I love Tulsa, man. It's a great town.
Tulsa has really got it going on.
They do.
They got their act together.
They have it all going on. So, yeah, I spent some time down there, or up there. Yeah, that's kind of and I have family from there. I unfortunately didn't get to meet up with anybody, but I kind of have family from there, so some ties there as well. So that helps.
Well, I'm glad that you had a good time in Tulsa.
Mm-hmm.
But part of today's show is going to be in the other big city in Oklahoma.
Is there a bigger city?
The Big O.
I know, but Tulsa may have they may have a few words. They may argue with you on that one.
About size? Size matters?
Size does matter. Tulsa wants to be the capital, baby. They got the heat. So, but yeah, OKC.
Yes, we have.
We're in you. We're in the Big O. Right?
Cutting that out.
Oh, gosh.
It's going to the dumpster.
The dumpster.
We need to talk about something that's coming to Oklahoma City, and we will do that right after we pay some bills.
Okay, before we go any further, where'd you get that shirt?
You mean this custom-designed OnlyinOK shirt?
Dude, the podcast is 17 seconds old.
The guys over at Master Threads printed them up for us.
Well, apparently not us. I don't have a Only in Oklahoma shirt.
Oh, did you not get yours?
Oh, and apparently a hat as well, embroidered. How is this even possible?
Brett, I'm just going to say that Master Threads is an Oklahoma-based company specializing in professional graphic design and embroidery.
And apparently lightning fast turnaround.
Absolutely. So they had made shirts for us in the past, back in the days when we were only internationally award-winning podcasters.
Mm-hmm.
They nailed that order too.
Well, apparently I'll have to call Jeff and the team at Master Threads myself to make it happen. But if you need local products from a local company you can trust, check out Master Threads at masterthreads.us.
That's masterthreads.us.
Master Threads.
All right, light bills paid.
Yeah, I think. I mean, it's still kind of flickering, but I think it's a faulty connection.
It could be.
We're not making enough. We're trying to pay bills. We're not making enough to replace cables. You know what I mean? You can buy those light bulbs at Dollar Tree. You can't get a cable for a sound mixer at Dollar Tree.
No, you cannot.
So
yes, so
big happenings. Blue Zoo OKC.
This is a new thing that is coming to Oklahoma City.
Yep.
Next summer.
I know.
We're way ahead of schedule on this one.
But let's be realistic. We need some warm thoughts, and I'm somebody that likes the cold, but that cold snap came out of nowhere. So I'm trying to think. We're trying to think. Let's fast forward.
I like the seasons. Can we
I
just
do
stay
too.
in the seasons?
I know, but this is a big deal, man.
It is a big deal.
I want to get ahead of this thing.
So Blue Zoo OKC is going to be in the Quail Springs Mall.
Yes, just where it needs to be. I mean, it's a big, nice mall. Their motto is to educate and inspire in a fun, hands-on environment. Sounds familiar.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
I have questions and concerns here.
Oh boy,
Blue Zoo OKC is not going in until the summer of 2020, and I'm assuming that's because they had to wait for the Halloween store to vacate so they could take over that spot.
right?
Is it going away when Halloween comes back? That's what I want to know.
Well, and then the Halloween groupies are going to be mad because now their Halloween store is going bye-bye, and they're putting up a Shark Tank.
So, this looks really interesting. They've got over 12 exhibits that are planned.
Yeah,
currently.
12 exhibits.
The first one on my list, Jaws.
Jaws, bono.
They're going to have
the shark exhibit.
They're going to have a 35-foot great white shark.
They're going to need a bigger food court. I don't know. Sorry.
I don't know if they're going to fit a great white in there, but they are going to have a shark exhibit. I think that's cool.
Well, I know they said that they're going to have the head, the tail, the whole damn thing is going to be there. I can't wait. Starfish touch tank?
I'm assuming this is for kids.
I saw some video. They've got these other places. It looks pretty cool. I mean, for kids, you don't want to touch a starfish? No, you have no desire?
I've touched a starfish. I've already marked that off my bucket list.
Look though, stingray touch. You ever touched a stingray?
I'm not going anywhere near a stingray.
Thanks, Steve Irwin. You've made us all stingray phobic. But I think they take the what do they call it? The stinger. I think they're stingless.
The stabby part.
They're stingless stingrays. So I think we're safe there. A predator exhibit. I'm trying to make the predator sound. It's not working. Come on, come get me.
I like it. I think it's cool. Some of the other things that are going to be there, they're going to have a reef tank.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to have a saltwater tank, for pretty fishes.
Now, hang on a second. I read that. I know what you're reading there. If you read it, it says the beautiful fish only saltwater tank. So is it the beautiful fish that are only saltwater or only pretty saltwater fish? That's kind of, I don't know.
No, I think the beautiful is referring to the tank. So
Okay.
it's saltwater fish in a beautiful
tank.
I think.
Yeah. Clownfish, are you familiar with clownfish? If you haven't seen Finding Nemo, then you won't have any frame of reference there.
Yes, I do know what a clownfish is.
Okay.
I am curious to know about the giant river tank, though.
Okay, so you're from Oklahoma.
I am.
We've seen in a river ourselves fish that were as big as the kayak, matey. It was. Anyway, so I'm thinking going to be carp, maybe some gar, some catfish. You know, you got to have the local. You can't just have saltwater fish, man. We want to see them big old flathead catfishes.
Flathead. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And a pirate ship?
Okay, where the hell are they putting a pirate ship? It's a mall.
I don't know. Maybe they're going to put it in next to American Eagle. I don't know. I was trying to think of a store that went arr. I'm not sure. Maybe by the Arby's in the food cart. I don't know. But it's coming. We don't have a choice. You're going to have to take your kids once.
For sure.
Now, I've been to Jinx. If it can come close to Jinx, well, maybe the Blue Zoo will give us a call back. I'm for it, man. A little bit closer. It draws people into the mall. Malls are kind of taking a hit.
They have taken a hit in recent days.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think this is a good idea. I think there's definitely the space there.
Yeah, most definitely.
Especially once you get rid of Spencer's. What's the other one? Hot Topic. Knock those. You don't need those.
Fredericks of Hollywood.
No, you do need that one.
You do need that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how babies are made. Fredericks of Hollywood.
Well, I'm sure that this place is not going to have any odor or anything like that. But this next thing that I want to talk about,
sure,
it smells kind of fishy to me.
Why? You don't like a good old fashioned tall tale or we've spun a few yarns. They say that around here. We spun a few yarns in a fishtail here or there. Right?
Can you please stop with the hillbilly Brett?
I can't, man. I'm being local, dude. I promise you. If you're hearing the story, it sounds a little bit like this over a cup of coffee and a pancake.
Okay, so there was a local fisherman in Lawton, gentleman by the name of George Washington.
I don't see why he would lie. I mean, he's not Honest Abe, but he is George Washington.
Right. So he put his rod and reel to the test last weekend.
Yeah, he was fishing around Cache Creek, which is near Lake Ellsworth. And a little story, when I was a kid, that's where we always fished. When I came down to my grandparents in Elgin, we always went to Lake Ellsworth. And sometimes we would meet there instead of going directly to my grandparents' house. So, yeah, a lot of fishing going on down there for sure.
Right. Now, George, he has been fishing the same area multiple times a week for years with the goal of breaking the Oklahoma record.
Okay, but do you know what the Oklahoma record is for a flathead catfish?
I know exactly what it is.
How do you know that? Research.
78 pounds is the record for a flathead catfish in the state of Oklahoma.
He was close.
George Washington was very close.
Yes, 20-minute fight to the bank with this bad boy.
It was 4 foot 1 inches long.
And 60 pounds. Now, is that like the size of an underweight 5th grader?
Or an overweight 3rd grader.
That's a big boy.
That is pretty damn big.
So, the thing that I thought was kind of the wow factor, 3 scales. And couldn't get an exact weight because it couldn't support the weight of this fish.
What? Just because the fish was too big? Because the scale in my bathroom could support the weight of a 60-pound fish.
Yeah, but they have to hang them up and they have to not touch the ground, and there's a whole process in order to get the correct weight. Now, one thing I do want to add, if you want to see him actually fight the fish, we got it's about the last 6, almost 7 minutes of the video. We'll post that in the show notes if you want to take a look at it. And if you want to see pictures, we'll also post links to the Facebook page as well. So, yeah.
That's cool. You like fishing.
I do like fishing.
One of your things.
It is one of my things. I really need to get back into it. But I do it for relaxation. There is nothing about reeling in a 60-pound catfish that's relaxing. Let me do some perch jerking. You know what that is? Where you put the little worm in there and you catch your perch and you jerk it out of the water. I know a lot of people think it's inhumane, but that's fine. That's what we did when we were kids.
I'll take my word for it.
That is a fishtail you're going to have to just take my word for.
So, lastly, though,
Yes.
whether you're headed out on a fishing expedition or if you're going to take advantage of all of the Day of the Dead activities this weekend,
Yes, there's a lot of them.
there are. The Plaza's doing theirs on Sunday.
Not to be, yeah, they want it, like, they want it to themselves.
I think so. And then we've got a couple of games happening this weekend.
Yep. If you're headed to Norman, they're playing Iowa State, or headed up north to Stillwater. They got TCU Horned Frogs coming in.
Horned Frogs.
The Horned Frogs at TCU, Fort Worth.
Damn Texans.
Damn Texans coming to town. They deserve it. They deserve a good old country ass whooping. Well, if you're headed out, got a little bit of look at the weather for you.
Yeah, it's Oklahoma. So.
It's Friday. Technically, it's entitled to change. Weather Underground don't do me raw this time, but it looks like Saturday you're looking at a low of 36, high of 53. Sunny though, the sun will be out, so you'll have that. But you might take a little light jacket or a hoodie. Then Sunday we're looking at a low of 43 and a high of 59 in OKC.
Right. So if you're going to be out doing any of these activities, you're going to want to wear the right gear.
Yeah, gear up, guys.
I would agree 100%.
I did not gear up in Tulsa. I thought I'll travel light. That we've taken a shuttle to the venue. Ended up walking back in the rain with a short sleeve shirt on.
In shorts?
No, in pants.
You were wearing long pants?
Long breeches. I was, but I was not prepared. I did myself dirty there.
Okay, well, this is the Only in OK Show's PSA.
Right.
If you're going to be out doing these events this weekend, make sure that you're dressed appropriately. I don't want anybody freezing to death at a Day of the Dead event.
Right. You don't want to be the dead on the Day of the Dead.
I would agree with that 100%.
So, yeah. So get out there, get it done, do something, but be ready.
I feel like you missed the radio. You come in here doing the weather.
Yeah, I do miss the radio sometimes. I do miss it. Coming up next, it's we got that 2-pack of 38 Special. Yeah, radio days. I miss it. But you know what? We're doing a thing now. We're providing a service.
I like our thing better than the radio. I can't listen to the radio.
I know you can't. You want to change the channel.
Yes, constantly.
Too many commercials.
Yes.
Not enough rock and roll. You know what I mean?
Not enough stories about people catching giant fish.
And not enough Only in OK. You can find us OnlyinOK.com.
OnlyinOKShow.com.
OnlyinOKShow.com. See, I always forget the minor details. So I'm sending them to some random website that's probably killing it right now. Every time I say that.
Yes, OnlyinOKShow.com.
Yes.
Hit us up on our social media. We're on all of them. All of the social medias.
Every single social media.
Yes.
And we may or may not be in a couple of secret societies.
At least one.
One of them. You're going to do the pancake breakfast this weekend, right? At the Masonic Temple?
No.
Okay. Well, it's been the Only in OK Show. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Stay warm, stay dry, but most of all, stay going. I'm Brett.
I'm Harley.
Got it out.
That's what she said.
Get it out of your system because we're fixing to freaking light this son of a gun ablaze. It helps to just turn it into like a TV movie.
A TV movie.
Like Kill Bill on TV is, my name's Buck and I like to party. It doesn't rhyme, but for television's sake it does. Are we ready to talk about something that's special? That's not here yet, but it's coming.
Kick this pig. And leave it squealing from the feeling.
I was going in. I was like,
were you gonna start the thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Couple seconds of silence. And then
I think I'm past probiotics, man. I need like a hose.
You won't need any of my pickles.
Maybe a kombucha. Got one to go?
No.
No, you don't, or no, not for me, you don't.
Yeah,
all right.
Not for you.
They will explode.
I like the energy just fine, but you weren't like,
That's part of the energy.
no, that's not part of the energy. That was either you trying to shit yourself, trying to not shit yourself, or you misread the word and just tried to wheeze it out.
Go ahead and here we go.
So, I would say